Right, first I'm going to refine a bit of wood. So we take this wood we always pick up, do that, and refine it. And it will go from rough hickory to sanded hickory, and I think you get a bit more money for it. You see you get 30 gold at the moment for rough oak, so if we take, refine that. That's all we can do for the time being, and somewhere in here should be the top. There it is, sanded oak. Now you see it's 40, and we didn't use it all. We still got a bit left. Same with the hickory. That was for 10, was it? Yeah, that's 10. Go down to here. You'll see we've got 5 left still. So it only fetched 10. So when we double that up, that'll be 20. So you'd sort of double your money. Something like that. I don't know if it's always double or whether it's a bit more, but it's worth doing it, and then you can go and either sell that or use it to craft. Now I haven't done any crafting and things yet, not in detail anyway. I will get around to that at some point. I also got asked whether there was players in this game or whether this game was dead. I can assure you there are lots of players in this game. I mean, this is the middle of a weekday we're having at the moment, so you're going to have less players now. This is a player, that's a player, that's a player, that's a player,
So much to
that's
do,
a player,
so little time.
that's a player, that's not, that is, that obviously is, and the one running out as well. So this is just in one little patch we've walked into, another one coming past. If you actually go into the quite often if you go into the banks, we're not going to bother, it's all over there, but if you go into the bank you'll find loads of people in there because you've got an inventory space in the bank where you can store stuff, so you tend to get a lot of people there sorting stuff out. Because it takes quite a while to, I mean, when you see this, there's quite a bit to your inventory management, so you know, that's just some of the stuff we've got. I'm holding on to. That's not the stuff I've sold or the stuff that I've stored, so quite a bit to it. And a lot of people now, they've obviously, you can buy homes in this, so they've probably got their own homes, and they're probably doing stuff there more so than here where you've got the crafting stations and that around, but I believe you can put them in your house as well now, so you'll probably see less crowds in crafting stations than you used to. That's another player going by. And when you think, I mean, we're in this area, which is here, if you come out, this whole area, wherever you go, you'll find people. I always try and go out on like off the beaten track. Or this one, he's heading off the beaten track, and you'll find people everywhere pretty much. And when you get events, you can't even, well, you almost can't speak to the AI that you want to speak to because there's so many people around it. That's usually on an event and everybody crowds around certain areas, and there can be hundreds of them. In fact, it even slows it down. Sometimes it's that many. But like I said, that only really happens when they have a little special event kind of thing. Right, let's get beyond. What's that? Now we're going to check it out. Fisherman's Island discovered. That's a player, not a fisherman. Okay, you can use the blacksmithing. Here, if I had enough, which I don't, you just do the same. Click on that, it goes here, and you refine it. Again, it's all down to using the making tools and things. I mean, when this game launched, I never bought it when it launched, or got into it. I mean, I've always liked the sort of Elder Scrolls series. In fact, I've played every single one that ever came out. But when this one came out, it put me right off simply because of the subscription thing. It still has a subscription thing, but you don't need to subscribe. That basically, if you subscribe to it, it'll open up like download downloadable content kind of stuff. You can get extra content, that sort of thing. There's a few perks and that of subscribing, but to play the game you do not have to subscribe anymore, whereas you used to. And that's the one of the main reasons that I didn't jump on this game when it first came out. You know, I don't mind paying for it. I don't mind free to play either. But to have like paying and a subscription, well, that I've never been that keen on. I got caught many years ago with a game that I bought. I actually bought full price, got it back. It says, oh yeah, you can play it for a month. Then you've got to pay $19.99 or something a month, and that really annoyed me. And ever since then, I would never get a subscription game again, just because it caught me off. And there was nothing on the box, you know. It was just, I mean, I should have looked into that. That was when I was younger and a bit more foolish, maybe, but it still annoyed me to the point that I never, ever went on a subscription game again. But, like I say, you don't have to subscribe. I'm not actually subscribed. I've thought about it, but to be honest, if I really played a lot more of it than I would. I mean, I play a fair bit of it, but I don't play like some of these players. I mean, what am I, level 40 or something like that? I mean, you see some players that are level 600, and that's probably higher. But to get there, that's a lot. Time to go. I mean, when you think I'm only at like level 40, I mean, I've barely scratched the surface of this game. I mean, it's an incredible game, and like I say, I mean, I've obviously bought the game, and I would have bought a few loot crates and things like that, and I'm quite happy to pay for things like that, you know, when they've got a few bits and pieces for a good game. I mean, some games that just literally are like, you know, they suck up all your money and they want more and more and more. But this one actually, you know, I say when it first came out, nah, I wouldn't have played it. Plus I heard it was, from what I saw, I mean, obviously I hadn't played it, it was having a lot of sort of, it looked not that good, but to be honest, it has got so much better now from what I saw of it originally, and people have said that it's become a much better game than it was. Problem is, when they bring a game out, it gets reviewed by a lot of reviewers, and those reviews obviously stay up, so people go on, look up the game, look up that review sort of a year or two later, and immediately think, oh, it's a rubbish game, but this certainly isn't. That's for sure. And I wish that guy would stop shooting me in the ass with the arrows, because it's starting to get a bit annoying. Oh! How close is that? Nope, I can't get on it because my companion is fighting somewhere, which is always annoying. Get some stamina back. These things are great because you get loot from them. If you don't die, of course. And you really need other players as well. Although you can do them on your own, some of them. And it looks like we're going to be doing this on our own. Oh well, we might die, but the hell with it, eh? Well, died and came back. Oh, this is tough. It's only a problem when there's nobody around at the time. Yep, we died. And that's what killed us. We just spawned at the waypoint. Yeah, like I was saying, it's definitely I could sink a lot of time into this game. I mean, I do sink some time into it, but I could sink a lot more time into it. So I haven't even got around to the crafting and the clothing and all the rest. I've looked into it a little bit, what you can do, and there's a lot to it. And the map is massive, and on top of that they've got Morrowind coming, which I was going to sort of just carry on with this one, but I'm actually thinking I might jump on that when it arrives, purely on the fact that, I mean, they've got this game narrowed down, so I would have thought that when Morrowind arrives it should be an okay game, at least that it works okay. Ooh. Big fight going on. Big man. Might have been a bad idea. Not much room to move here. Staff is broken. I need to get out the fight. Are we far enough away? Nope, because my companion is still fighting. Don't think I can change when I'm in battle. Nope. I can't change, it says I'm still in battle. I suppose I can't get out of the battle until it dies, or I die. That's a bit annoying because I say my staff's broken and it's not going to do much. Rely on the magic. Best way to get your health back. And that. They have a cooldown. I'm getting very far with this. Run again. Yeah, it's obviously it keeps resetting, so it's not exactly gonna work. Right, well, we ran away from that boss. We just couldn't. We weren't strong enough to beat it, and running away from it all the time, it just resets the boss as well. So it wasn't going to happen. Plus my staff is broken. I say it's broken, I can actually... let me just change it out for that one. I can actually just charge it up like this. Uses a soul gem. I normally wait till I get to a village or a town, now it's fixed, and get them to fix it. That saves me using those gems up, because those soul gems are useful for if I die. I can respawn in the same area, that sort of thing. So there you go. I'm going to carry on now with this. Yeah, I just thought I'd have a bit of a natter about this game. Like I say, you do get questions asked about it, about is it any good and all the rest of it. Yes, it is. Like I say, despite the old reviews, it is a good game. I feel anyway. I think it's got very good. I think, like I say, when it launched, they went about it the wrong way, and that gave it a bad. You know, everybody gave it a bad review in that of it, and everybody sort of thought they're not going to bother with it. Well, not everybody, but a lot of people. But yes, you've got to buy the game, but you get a lot of game. And if you do want to subscribe and go down that path, that's up to you. I'm quite happy just playing it as it is and buying a few loot crates now and again. I mean, after all, the loot crate that I picked up, I think it was the second item. I don't know. I've got it on the channel somewhere. But it picked up this, which was pretty good because I needed them out. I didn't have one, so. And you can get them in crates, or there are certain ones you can actually pick up with gold that you collect. And I mean, pretty much everything you get, you can sell it, or sell much of it as you don't need, and you'll get gold. So, yeah, there you go.